Welcome back to Wittenberg Academy's Latin 1 course. We are in first year Latin. Ready for lesson 26, which starts on page 44. It's a short lesson. We're going to begin to learn about adjectives, words that describe nouns. And so in Latin, the adjectives will agree with the nouns in gender, number, and case. And so we need to learn more about these paradigms, and they'll be very familiar to you. They're declined just like the nouns you already know. So on page 44, adjectives of the first and second declensions are declined in the same way as nouns of these declensions, except that those in IUS form the genitive and vocative regularly, that is, the genitive in EE and the vocative in IE, not E as in nouns. No problem. You're going to make 2 flashcards for each paradigm. Actually, frankly, you don't need to make new flashcards. You already have all these endings on flashcards for nouns, right? So if you look at the masculine, so bonus means good, and the feminine bona, and the neuter bonum. And so it's endings you already know. For the masculine, us, e, o, o, e, orum, is, os, is. For the feminine, I, arum, is, as, is. And for the neuter, e, o, orum, is, a, is. So that is very simple. On page 45, there are some vocabulary words. And so you don't need to put altus, alta, altum, on your card if you don't want to. You can just put altus, adjective, means high or deep. And albus, alba, album means white. And so if you're going to have a white rose, it's rosa alba. Okay? If you're going to have a white boy, it's going to be puer albus. And if you're going to have a white gift, it's going to be donum album. Right? So masculine, feminine, and neuter, they have to agree with the noun. Carus means deer. Latus is wide or broad. Liber is free, not liber. Liber is a book. Liber is free with a long E. Niger is black. Novus is new. Piger is lazy. Finum, sometimes it's spelled phanum. Finum is a noun, hay. Premium is a noun, reward or pay or hire. And triticum is wheat. Triticum is wheat. So that's it for this lesson. We're not bothering with our English into Latin. There's a little section here for you to read on the early Roman form. It's certainly worthy of your time. But lesson 26 is very short, just pointing out that now we're going to begin using adjectives, and those adjectives need to agree with the noun they modify, the noun they go with, in gender, number, and case. Most of the time, that means their endings will look the same, but sometimes you have a noun like boy, puer, or man, weir, that doesn't end with that US ending. And so a good man would be weir bonus. Weir bonus. And we'll obviously have more examples of that as we go along. That's it for lesson 26.